The following video contains content and/or language which may be considered unsuitable for younger viewers. Viewer discretion is advised. Dave Madson Entertainment Inc. presents
Dave Madson's NET Parodies 10, Red NYET House Rising, Part 2. Previously on Dave Madson's NET Parodies. Dave led the gang in a flurry of NET parodies, while Mike and Mary went off to get their marriage license. Sean and Matilda made a lame joke, and they got dumped through the rings into the basement pool. The infamous Red NYET returned, now as the Red NYET House, determined to sabotage Mike and Mary's wedding. The Green NEWT House arrived to counter the threat of the Red NYET House, followed by the Viacom V of Steel and Simitar S of Steel. As the episode was ending, Mike and Mary were returning from the license office, while the Red NYET House issued a blistering ultimatum. "I'm giving you one final chance. Either you surrender Mike and Mary to me, or I'll burst this entire studio for all eternity."
Curse your chimney off, Red NYET House! We'll never surrender, and your threatened curse will never withstand the power of God Almighty, His angels, the heavenly forces, and the deities of the seven stars.
I said, either you surrender Mike and Mary to me, or I'll burst this entire studio for all eternity.
Heck no! Never!
I won't let you torment my best buddies like that.
If you want a payback, then we pay you back.
We give no quarter, we ask no quarter.
Well said, Zira.
Alright, I guess I have to settle things out the old-fashioned way. Oh, you want the old-fashioned way?
How about we give you a new-fashioned way instead?
This is NET, National Educational Television.
Fashion. Fashion is the art. Designers are the gods. Model plays the part of angels in the dark.
Jimmy James, 2006.
Mike and Mary, you're back.
But leave the excitement for later. That Red NYET House is going to give us a heart attack.
No need to worry, Freddy and Brutus.
We'll take care of that haunted house logo for you.
Alas, Microsoft Mary, it's time for you to meet your doom.
Huh? You think you can mess with a pretty lady? Heck no.
Don't make me laugh, you bitch. You are the ugliest among the ugly bitches, and you can't fucking deny it.
Liar, liar, pants on fire!
Try saying that to my bride-to-be and I'll wreck you down. And as for you, Microsoft Mike, you are the stupidest asswipe among the asswipes. Accept it as a true fact and don't fucking deny it.
If the Red NYET House was Pinocchio, its nose would stretch from the Grand Canyon to the Sahara Desert.
Hey. Watch your potty mouth, you spooky monster house.
Fuck off, you green molded freak. Do as he says.
Watch your language.
That tears it. I'm going to. Pew. What the fuck is that disgusting odor?
This is NET, National Educational Television.
Odor. What your body smells like. Fragrant smell.
Stinky smell. And we smell something stinky around here. I know, Larry.
Yuck. Pedro, did you eat a lot of steamed sweet potatoes today?
I guess so, Cedric.
It's a good thing you're here, Pedro. That Red NYET House is trying to scare the heck out of us.
He even insults Mike and Mary by calling them bad names and forcing them to admit them.
Wait, he did what?
That's right, Pedro. He even tries to break Mike and Mary up and cancel their wedding.
You stupid piece of concrete shit! I'm gonna shit all over you for trying to do that to Mike and Mary!
Not if I shit all over all of you first, you motherfucker.
This is NET, National Educational Television.
Sewage. Sewer mouth.
Every troublemaker is a sewer mouth.
They always talk in profanity.
I don't my mother, you sewer mouth!
You really are a motherfucker, and you can't.
That's enough, you stupid creepy monster house. If you want the Judge, then I'll give you a dose of Judge from Hosis.
Come on, Cedric and Pedro. Let's take a disgusting dump all over this monstrous outhouse.
You got it, Green NEWT. Let's get this evil logo, Pedro.
You said it, Cedric.
Time to get stinky.
Yuck, not another soylent green dump. Ew.
This is NET, National Educational Television.
Soylent. Soylent green. Moldy green. Stinky green.
Green and green. If Sam says this word, he'd say swallowed green. Ha 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 ha.
Sheesh.
Sheesh.
Nice one, Cedric and Pedro.
You give that monstrous outhouse the taste of his own medicine.
It's like an actual outhouse covered in green moss and mud.
Now let's get this monster house back to the abandoned lot.
Why do you need a wrecking ball to wreck a house, when you can use your superpowers?
We'll show you how to do it. Finally, the Red NYET House has been demolished.
That'll teach that fugitive logo to intrude on our turf.
That takes care of the monster outhouse. For now, at least.
Thanks for saving us from that haunted house logo.
It's my pleasure, Dave. You can always count on the Heaven Logo Alliance.
Well, Dave Madson and company, it's time for us to go.
Until we meet again, have a nice day to all of you. And congratulations, Mike and Mary, for your engagement.
Thank you so much, Simitar S of Steel.
And have a nice day to you too.
This is NET, National Educational Television.
Wrecking ball.
I came in like a wrecking ball.
I never hit so hard in love.
All I wanted was to break you worse.
All you ever did was wreck me.
Miley Cyrus, 2013.
I thought it was Hannah Montana.
Well, Tootie, Miley portrays herself as Hannah Montana.
Miley and Hannah's faces are the same, but different in hair color.
Huh? That explains everything.
This is NET, National Educational Television.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, Reverend Blue Jeans.
Reverend Blue Jeans. Long time no see.
Same goes to you, Connor Morrison. Anyway, I just heard that the Red NYET House was attempting to cancel Mike and Mary's wedding.
Yes, Reverend, but Cedric, Pedro, and Green NEWT House dumped all over him.
Then Mike and Mary took him down with their superpowers.
I see. It's a good thing that you two didn't get hurt, Mike and Mary.
That's right, Reverend.
We only did it to protect our friends.
And you showed that true moxie against that scary logo.
Well said, Sam.
Well, it's almost closing time. We better end this parody session with the proper ident.
Let's get on with it.
This is NET, National Educational Television.
And cut. Perfect. We're finally done.
Another day, another logo intro parodies completed.
And we have our marriage license.
That's good for the two of you.
You two will really be together forever.
A happily ever after, indeed.
But a new chapter will begin soon. You said it, Tien.
So Reverend, where will the wedding take place?
Glad you asked, Jen Justine. Mike and Mary's wedding will take place at St. Nicholas Church.
It is the same church where Sam and Anna and Wanda and I tied the knot.
That's right, Astro.
I thought the wedding would be held at Stonehenge Chapel.
Well, the entire Stonehenge Chapel is under renovation after that vandalism fiasco 2 years ago.
Well, that explains it.
Now that we took care of the Red NYET and finished our NET parodies, let's all go out to celebrate Mike and Mary's engagement.
That's a very splendid idea.
Any suggestions for our pre-wedding celebration?
I have one.
So where are we going, Tootie?
I thought you'd never ask. Cheese Louise!
Diabetes.
This has been a Dave Madson Entertainment Inc. production.